Hello, welcome to my channel and to this 20-minute chill deep stretch class. We'll be doing a bit of chill mobility work and some deep stretch holds, so grab your mat and get comfortable lying down on your back to begin. Straighten out your legs, rest your arms comfortably by your sides, and close your eyes down. We want to be really slow and intentional for these next 20 minutes, so feel yourself arriving not only in your body, but in your mind as well. Just for a short while, detach yourself from anything that happened before class and anything that you think will happen after. Take a deep breath in through your nose, really inhale to fill up your lungs, and exhale, let it go, sending a message of calm that spreads through your whole body. Let your breath flow naturally from here, feeling your body, mind, and breath come together. This is your time to slow down enough to feel, with no pressures, no expectations. Draw your hands together, clasp all 10 fingers, and then flip your palms up towards the ceiling above you. Begin to extend your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Flex your feet, press up through the heels of your hands and down through the heels of your feet, feeling your spine lengthen out in the center. Take an inhale, expanding your ribs out to the sides. And as you exhale, separate your hands, bend your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around behind your thighs, clasping opposite elbows. Flex your feet. Tuck your chin, drawing forehead toward knees and feeling a big stretch across the back body. Press forward through your feet like you were trying to stamp the soles of your feet onto an invisible wall in front of you. Take a deep breath in, feeling a stretch between the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, gently release, lowering your head down. Move both of your hands over to your left knee. Extend your right leg, lay it flat along the mat. Keep the right leg relaxed and use your hands to stir your left knee around in little circles, moving the head of your thigh bone around in the hip socket. Now switch directions, circling your knee around a few times the opposite way. Come back to stillness. Keep your right hand on your left knee. Extend your left arm out to the side. You can either have your arms straight or make a cactus shape. Draw your knee over towards the right, coming into a twist, keeping your left shoulder blade heavy on the mat. Turn and look to the left. Soften through the whole body. Let this shape be completely passive, allowing gravity, time, and your breath to deepen the shape without any forcefulness. Let each exhale dissolve unnecessary effort. In this moment, give your body permission to relax and unwind. A lot of us are so addicted to always forcing, pushing, exerting, but the wisdom of yoga teaches us that alongside intentional effort, sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is surrender and simply let things be. So as we open up our practice with this shape, just allow for things to happen as they are. No managing, no efforting. Bring your head back to the middle first, and then roll onto your back, clasping both hands around your left shin once more. Flex both of your feet, keeping your right foot active, extend your right leg to the sky. Curl in, drawing your forehead towards your left knee, and take one big rock, using a little bit of momentum to come up to a seated position. Circle your right hand around behind you, plant it on the mat. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot, lift your hips, and extend your left arm up and overhead. Press forward through your hips, up through your chest. Take a big inhale down to your belly button. And as you exhale, soften your hips back down to the mat. Make a half butterfly shape with your legs, allowing your left knee to open out to the side, sitting up tall through your spine. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee and begin to slide your hand down, stopping at your edge to grab calf, ankle, or the blade of your right foot. Inhale, get long through the spine. Exhale, fold your chest towards the top right corner of your mat. So we're a little bit on a diagonal. Press the outer edge of your foot into your hand and feel this big stretch down the outer line of your right leg, getting into the IT band as well as the hamstring. Release the idea that this is about depth, about forcing your head down to your knee. This is more about sensation. You want to find that sweet spot where there's just enough sensation in your right leg that you have to focus, you have to steady your breathing, but not so much that you feel like you're just waiting for the posture to be over. Gently release your bind, Bring yourself back to upright, and now let's make a full butterfly with the legs. Bring the soles of your feet together, open your knees out to the sides, connect your sits bones to the ground. Move your feet forward a couple of inches, lift your knees, take your hands and slide them underneath the ankles, kind of like a little forklift, so that your wrists are underneath your ankles. Turn your palms in to cup the tops of your feet. Allow your knees to open out to the sides, the spine to round, and the head to hang. So a little different from our typical Baddha Konasana, this is Tadasana. If it feels like too much to have your hands underneath your feet, you can take regular cobbler's pose, just holding your ankles and folding forward. This allows for a little bit more rounding through the spine. So breathe into the upper back, let your shoulders curl forward, and imagine pressing the back of your heart up towards the ceiling. Slowly uncurl your spine, bringing your head up, gazing to the front of the mat. Untangle your hands from under your ankles, bring them to the outsides of your knees, close your legs up like a book. Tuck your chin, gently articulate through your spine to roll back down onto the mat. Extend your left leg and draw your right knee in towards your chest. Let's start in with those slow circles with the right knee, using your hands to guide your knee around. Reverse the direction of your circles. As you move your knee with your hands, keep the rest of your body heavy on the mat. Come back through center, bring your left hand to the outer right knee, and extend your right arm out to the side, either straight or cactusing your arm. Use your left hand to guide your right knee across. Turn and gaze towards the right. Heavy your right shoulder blade to the floor. Again, get rid of any effort, any work. This is your time to do the opposite, to fully relax and surrender. Let's unwind, bringing the head back to center, rolling onto your back. Clasp both hands on your right shin, flex both of your feet, extend your left leg up to the sky. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders, draw your forehead towards your knee, and see if you can give yourself one big rock to come up to a seated position. Circle your left arm around behind you, landing your hand on the mat. Lifting your hips, roll to the outer edge of your left foot for support, and reach the right arm up and overhead. Lift your hips, gentle squeeze of the glutes as you inhale, and exhale, lower down. Bring the sole of your right foot to the inner left thigh, right hand to the outside of your left knee. Hinge forward from your hips as you reach down further and maybe catch onto the outer edge of your left foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your right elbow and draw your chest towards the top left corner of your mat so you feel sensation in the outer edge of your left leg and hip. Bow your head with control, relax your right knee out to the side, and let's take 3 deep breaths here. Release whatever you're holding on to with your right hand, come to upright, and let's take easy pose so you can cross both of your shins in front of you, sitting up tall on your sits bones. Sweep the arms up towards the sky, bend your elbows, take your hands to the back of your head. As you inhale, lean your head back into your hands, press the chest forward and point the elbows out wide. Exhale, round and curl in, pointing the elbows down. Inhale, rock onto the front of your sits bones, open your chest, spread the elbows. Exhale, round and curl in. Inhale, open. Think about gently leaning your head back into the support of your hands. And as you exhale and curl in, your hands gently tuck your chin tighter in towards the chest. Let's inhale back to a neutral spine. Place your right hand down beside you, bend your right elbow, lift your left elbow point up towards the ceiling. Exhale, left elbow towards right knee, look towards your right thumb. Open your left elbow back up towards the sky, come up through center, right hand to the back of your head, left hand down to your left. Bend your left elbow, take a side bend, draw the right elbow down towards the left knee and curl in. Open back up, come up through center, and again we'll switch, left hand to the back of your skull, right hand down. Side bend, twist. Open back up, point the left elbow skyward, come up through center, right hand to the back of your head, left hand down. Keep both sits bones grounded as you bend to the side. Curl in, open up, and come up through center. Last one to the right. So now you know the movement pattern. Maybe you close your eyes and focus more on the sensation through your spine. Inhale to come up through center. Last time to the left, place your left hand, side bend, twist. Open up as you inhale. Come up through center, stacking shoulders over hips. Extend both of your hands up towards the sky, big reach. And then take your hands forward, place them in front of your shins. Rock forward over your knees, uncross your shins behind you, and join me in a tabletop position. Lift your tail, allow the belly to scoop down towards the floor, draw the chest forward and gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, rounding through the spine, tuck your chin, press down through your hands. Inhale, belly down, finding this round-bellied cow shape as you gaze to the front. Exhale to round the spine like an angry cat, tuck the chin, feel the upper back spread wide. Inhale, arch. Use the entire length of your inhale to come into this shape, and the entire length of your exhale to round out through the spine. Return to a neutral spine position. Walk your hands forward about one hand print. Bend your elbows, lower the forearms to the mat, and turn your palms to face up towards the sky. A little shoulder mobility. Send your hips back to your heels, bend your elbows, try to touch your shoulder blades with your fingertips. Come forward and return the backs of your hands to the floor, leaning shoulders beyond elbows. So hips come back, try to tap the shoulder blades or get as close as you can. Come forward, backs of the hands down, shoulders shift beyond the elbows. Inhale, draw it back. Bending the elbows, keep them grounded, shoulder width apart. And come forward. Last one, draw it back, maybe finding a little more depth here, and then come forward for the last time. Flip your palms to face down, move your knees back a couple of inches so you can come down to Sphinx pose. Lowering your thighs, hip bones, and navel to the mat, opening your chest to the front and gazing straight ahead. From here, crawl your left fingertips forward so the left elbow is lifted. Thread your right arm underneath your left, drawing the right shoulder down to the floor but keeping your belly button facing down. Hook your chin over your right bicep, drop your forehead to the floor. You can crawl your left hand towards the top of the mat a little bit more. So it's like a thread the needle, but we're down on the belly. Keep the right palm facing up towards the ceiling and invite space and breath into the space between your shoulder blades. So this is a nice release for the upper back. Notice if you're bracing, clinging, or resisting anywhere, and allow your body to soften around the edges of any intensity you might feel. Let's unwind and set up for the other side. So lift your head, unthread your right arm from under the left, coming back through center for Sphinx pose. Reach your right hand forward so you can lift your right elbow, and this time we'll thread the left arm under the right. Think about making an X shape with the arms, left palm facing up, both hips facing down towards the floor. Extend your right arm to the top of the mat. Rest your chin over top of your left shoulder or bicep so your forehead is hanging down or supported by the floor. You don't have to be completely still. It's not about freezing and enduring. But if you move, do it with intention. If you feel like you've gone too far, intentionally move back. If you feel like you start to grip, intentionally react and soften. Keep your awareness open. Pay attention to everything you do as you hold. When you're ready, return to Sphinx pose for the last time, lifting your head, bringing both elbows back to the floor. Press down through your hands, lift your elbows just a little bit so you can scoop them off to the sides, bring your chest and chin down. Then take your hands back, wider than your shoulders, tent your fingertips, stick your elbows up to the sky. Inhale, peel your chin, chest, and belly up off the mat. As you exhale, lengthen your chest forward as you lower down, so it's almost like you're growing taller at the bottom. Inhale to peel up, keep the hips heavy on the floor, shoulders down the back. And as you exhale, drag the chest forward, feel the spine lengthen out as you lay it back down. Last round, inhale, take your time coming up like you're peeling a sticker off a page, gaze to the front, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower down, bending the elbows. Once you come all the way down, place your hands beside your ribs. Press yourself up through tabletop position. Keep your left knee grounded, pick up your right knee, draw a big semicircle, sweep it out to the side and towards the right armpit, and then step your right foot outside of your right hand. Gaze forward, allow your hips to open up to the front of the mat. As you inhale, reach your arms overhead. Let your right knee track in line with your right toes. Find a gentle lift through the low belly so you don't dump into the low back. Think extension upwards, like your ribs could lift up and away from your hips, like you're reaching up from the sides of your waist, not just through your hands. Gently sweep your left hand down inside of your right foot, turning your chest towards the right inner thigh. Extend your right hand towards the back of the mat. You can stay like this, focusing on drawing your right shoulder onto your back. Or you can bend your back knee, grab on with your right hand, and allow the bind of foot against hand to roll your chest open further to the side. Option to roll gently onto the outer edge of your right foot. Keep your knee going in the same direction as the toes, and your gaze towards the back of your yoga mat. Excellent. Let's release, bringing both hands down inside of the right foot. Draw your hips back, plant your hands flat, pick up your right foot, and lower your right knee back down beside the left. Let's take it to the left side. So float your left knee up, carve it out to the side and towards the left armpit, and then step it up into lizard lunge. Gaze forward, lighten through the fingertips. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Allow that right hip to yawn and stretch open towards the front of the mat, undoing all of the tension and stiffness that we so often hold in the hip flexors from so much time spent sitting. Lengthen up and out through the sides of the waist, reaching tall through the fingertips without scrunching the shoulders up. So give the sides of your neck some space, comfortably gazing forward towards the top of your mat. Bring your right hand down, inside of your left foot. Extend your left arm to the back of the mat. Feel your chest rolling open towards the left long edge of your mat. Draw the shoulder blades together. If you want to take your bind, you can bend your right knee and grab onto the top of your foot with your left hand. Keep your gaze towards the back of your mat. Slight tuck of your chin so you're not dumping into the back of your neck. If the bind is not comfortable or you can't reach your foot, don't worry about it. This is more about opening the hips, less about grabbing the foot. Bring a sense of gratitude for all of the amazing stuff your body has already done for you today, and give yourself grace. Final deep inhale. As you exhale, release your right foot down, left hand down to the top of the mat. Shift your hips back, pick up your left foot, and then lower your left knee down beside your right. Widen your knees to the borders of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch behind you, untucking the toes. Sink your hips back to your heels. Allow your belly and chest to melt down between your thighs and drop your forehead to the floor for child's pose. Take an inhale, observing how your low back gently widens, your belly presses softly towards the thighs. Exhale to relax the backs of your shoulders. Release any muscular holding. There's a sense of settling resonating through your body, deep in your bones. Notice how you feel after taking these last few moments just for you. What becomes audible internally when you turn down the volume on all the other stuff in your life. I always tell people this practice gives back tenfold what you put into it. Notice how even a few minutes here on your mat has the power to completely change things, to shift your energy, to create calm, stability, peace. And let this be your reminder that this practice is always here for you. When you're ready to come up from your child's pose, lift your forehead, walk your hands in towards your knees, draw your knees together, and come to sit in a comfortable position to close up our practice. Stack your spine so your head is over your heart over your hips. Focus on your breathing. And on your next exhale, press all of the air out of your lungs. Let's take an inhale together to sweep the arms out to the sides, all the way up and overhead. Seal the palms together. And exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice. I hope you enjoyed this chill deep stretch, and I'll see you again next week for more. Namaste.